Testing officer. Fire birthday. You just show all day. No water. You are coconut. We are seeing and I make any yam the dead.
All right, so this is the debate with Monofie. And ne, you very, very special one. About the NPP party, no. So we survive within in opposition in the next 16 years. How strong and formidable and the NPP party, no. A bit me jino manai so. Say a cast of mountain opposition for the next 16 years. Do you think say a party in bit me survive? That is something we are going to discuss today. This particular session. Because I was an NPP party in Atitia Pantamno. Now that is something I think says a Ghana, you hear say you build up a party and I see a governance there. You hear a very vibrant government in power and then a very vibrant opposition. But over how an NPP party in Atitia Pantamna. There is no clear indication say party no one is or they be said the next 16 to 25 years or 26 years no bit survive. That is something we are going to discuss. TV patch to wase na yenye adwuma no mum. E wi am do be ko na po a wadan osofo ane na po ade na po nam ga na wo say opirichi. Patch so kai na po e fe Dr. Matthew opoku prempe wadan osofo a opirichi. Because na pohe no ho se ade we yanhwa na ankoya mame na sa ankoya ma na po nsu a na po ho be kire no e ba cha chama untumi ho ya ka adwa mu na chama untumi adwa na ho ya ka mu ni se the MD of Akonta Mining ahye se yenya no na onkodi adanse entia chama untumi e bia na onte ye e bekom na busafo ba cha ye be hyase no mo kai sa maame we maame bi wo Ghana or a very very vibrant woman na ase niema maame ne ye wo Ghana na bi wo ho a ye ka ebia na won hyeda enhu maame ne suban potinya o mo Ghana ho e pa cho this particular video we a chemi ni pakora oye.
Good afternoon to all of you. It's a pleasure to have you here. We do recognize that we invited you at short notice, and therefore we'd like to thank all of you for joining us this afternoon as we present the outcome of the election. And forgive me that I don't have, the details of everybody here, but I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Her Excellency Mrs. Johnson Sirleaf, former President of Liberia, who is leading the ECOWAS delegation. Also acknowledge the presence of Her Excellency Diana Konya, who is the head of the European Union delegation to Ghana, and Her Excellency Stephanie Sullivan, who is the U.S. ambassador to Ghana. We would like to thank all of you, both our local and international observers, for taking time to join us this afternoon.
All right, Mami was always constantly and consistently referring to 2020's election declaration as afternoon. Although Mami didn't declare about one in the afternoon. So the question is, was this a recorded version? And I said, that was the question and I Ghana for Dona Ibisa. Because you said that particular battle on a koyano and same bebreti Ghana. Sabi na yekwa you so and how the woman actually declared the results no na a bit fishy. Pantwaso, Mami declared results on about 10 times at the latter part no and sana obeka sasem we say.
Indeed, if you were to add the entire results or collate all the results from the Techiman South constituency and add that to the percentage and the votes of the second candidate, Mr. John Dramani Mahama, he would obtain 47.873% of the total votes cast. And Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo would obtain 50.8% of the total votes cast. It is on that basis that we say that the outcome of the election would not change. Hence our declaration of the 2020 presidential results without that of Techiman South. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on the basis of the foregoing election results and by the power vested in me as the chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Ghana and the returning officer of the presidential election, it is my duty and honor to declare Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Let peace reign. Thank you.
So here, mommy, declaration we you know. I say, let peace reign. May God bless our homeland Ghana. If any Jane Mensa Adukwe. Mami eka kiti. Nanka say Ghana. But Ghana, you are badaye, you are daji, you are boteri, you be into containing mami to the latter part. Ghana for anka here, so okay with the way declare we are. Ye German and Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Na omebu man ma yenhwe. And now the alleged Dr. Murubo me be simple so 4 good years in terms of the 8 years, total 8 years, total mismanagement and kwa. But surprisingly no, say na mami eye Kristo ni mapa. Utimi gina asore demo. Eshe nyankopon animunyam. To the extent say mami ni timi dia dance wa asore demo say obi o yare 2 years kwa no. Obi gina asore demo in less than 1 hour na ne yare no ko. Ipa choti mami.
To your left, Papa.
Go ahead.
Yes, this young lady came here with a pain in her shoulder. She testifies that she's had this pain for 2 years and she couldn't lift her hand. But even before you asked that they should do what they haven't done before, she started her hand.
Pacho ebia na wa hu nipa o kasaye no. If any Jameson easy boss no. Pacho we wa hear me this particular channel I presented this particular video and I was shocked. Ti ma me ni biem. And some ma me ni gina o ka. E presi osofo no she nyankopon ni monyam. Thinking say ono timi gina simpim ka kire Ghana for ni wiasema nyina say obi a wa yare 2 years. Etu be gina sori dem ho. Osofo bompa ma na yare no ko. Jameson no.
Down to your left, Papa.
Go ahead.
Yes, this young lady came here with a pain in her shoulder. She testifies that she's had this pain for 2 years and she couldn't lift her hand. But even before you asked that they should do what they haven't done before, she started her hand.
Onyame kokuru kwa mpa, onyame kakara ka mpa. Juma Jameson no. Opese or plug Ghana into total chaos, yet or 21 no sign called Denya Nkopomase. I said, she's one of the women at Ghana. I was saying by now, no. And can position a kita on Nankasa now. Akasa will be a position them on the mammy so chime. My jay, Ebianka, sorry them originate. We don't have any issue with you. But send your mammy to be so them Denya Nkopomase cancer, Kessie. Now I said, Neman or Tigana, how I don't expect her to be doing this kind of things. I say umuhi, unsuruhi, onferehi, or yena biasa adiwe na meya, and one away. But you also did the same thing, Pierce or them. That is the kind of women Ghana, yeah. We internet Canada, Japan, so who are them who is still in time.
You go to church? Don't you miss church?
No, a waste of time.
Don't you miss
I believe
worshiping
in God.
with others and praising God?
No. Waste of time. I believe in God. I don't want you to teach me who God is.
Kennedy Japan said he doesn't want Jane Adugwe Mensa to teach him who God is because Unimadia Oye. Well, the kind of people at Ghana, I don't even know the kind of or the choice of words at SEUC Master Nkurufowe. But I leave it to you. Wow, him and at the end of the day, praise Allah. And I'm a boy. We all come. We understand what God is. We all believe in God. We all have trust in God. But say, Jameson and a back Kenyan coupon smash them and know what they are. Then we have a problem. Jameson can we na po. Pachotomo kai Matthew, Dr. Matthew Poko Premke. Or you quotation be and then I mean kind of. Or say so. Here is what I have learned through it all. Pacho Nepo Neka and Yaman American. Or say this is what he Nepo has learned it through it all. The past 7 no. Leave all the cares and anxieties at the feet of the Lord, and measureless grace will strengthen you. Also, for free, Psalm 55:22. Napo, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, never die also for because you want to say Mesa, it's me could so them preach it. I was and I'm in the podium. Let me to meet my human kama. I was saying the politics in is shaping nipa. When somebody gets the opportunity to serve his or her country, or yenema basa, I feel they say Miana Crebia, no the copy of them. And then the posse Niama or no Suyane say, leave all your cares and anxieties at the feet of the Lord, and measureless grace will strengthen you. Now put them in country. When you leave all your problems and anxiety at the footsteps of the Lord, you get measureless grace. I say, let's all discuss this kind of things. That was Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, NPP, Nina no dear allergy, Dr. Mahmoud Bomiachia, or Kwame Nkrumah, and someone number Okano. Because they all believe, said, oh, Nigeria, men's and creative Kujina, so them could preach it, send them in the program qualify too much. Into an end, the Pope, and was a politician, Amwano, and all shifty, and the Kunyamisum. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see in the porch and in the pussy or also. Because once we did Dr. Mahmoud Bomiachi, or say, I call we couldn't good cheese, we were on kind of correct. Gana ni bia nse papa we konvo or yaza or in kind of correct ntise medi we kura chi na se we konye 30% am nkosom nyankopon kakra ana men kansem foforo emfa na ada amanfo. But I want follow NPP politics how many disease na. One will say napo dan no say oko convince asorefo. And the same way na Kennedy Ohene Japan so ye den eye. One say na Kennedy Ohene Japan ejina asore dem the same can na ukojina asore dem ka kire say Bishop Ajina Sare say on the school no we no and never could na to them e say cancer for
Sola was son Abaye Paul any Bishop Ajin Asare. Now said was he can't tampino cry just our experience pa. Now who say no obi baba be so for be no kwari nipa dia Washington, my bishop, Washington, papa. Or you will be a no a beancasa. And why kitty, and where my classmate, hear me and saying I will see A, B, C, D. Me and I will see. Na bishop a bimpa na ya kora boni obesro sa nickname mo school nyina bishop na de mai obia baba ni nickname who can bro.
NPP for now adopted that kind of strategy. Omahu say okay Ghana for penyamesom, so let's adopt a strategy say e de no mum ene ba be dada. So you be surprised say Canada Japan no tata sofo no ene ejina simpie so ejina sore dem eprichi eye donations our sore dem ka kire Ghana so for say who say the Christianity or the Christendom should partner with the politicians to develop the country. So you don't be surprised in the Punso number also all the quotations in Napo they buy in Bible quotations. Yet in the poor Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe in the no that onye Christo ni, because they have decided say you see that kind of techniques. Niamfa nada manfo. NPP before I say chameleon, they keep changing themselves. One say former President J.J. Rawlings can say asem but it seems you move in more na ye ngini yan tinema Rawlings kind of say. So I wouldn't be surprised by 2028, they will start to change their style. Most sense sa by na yaba ye juma say NPP party do you think they will beat marry niaba? That is what we're going to do today. Because we have a party na tetia pansam na they can never win any election in the country now. Okay? Koka was a why country Ghana for say amu here I Canada Japan in the party. But your Koka was a why no and I can't ask them no. So I'm even surprised that Canada Japan kra ma or sign a yes I name money bim. But you know.
Na djuma o ye nyina a distraction of the party. Ebi nie. We NPP. Na the disciplinary committee answer anye we a na ye election na meti so bi ka say a time will become a time maybe baba esi yedie nyina bomu a saa no ma we ye hia mu party no na na ka so we ye hia mu party no nipa o rally
the second in Japan ye hia the party no because the president said no can he's a flip flopper and you can in the Japan go that is how NPP for nyinate that has been their modus operandi am that amount for but that was then when they get you meow madam for be kan was so kwa hemfi atwene ebo no e okese bi um na e oketo um kese ne bo no krokro no na keto na ka unya na hyenemako unya na donamako asa hemfi twene ne sa na nkrofo we bo NPP for that is what they know how to do on better that was now whenever you fall into their trapper they squeeze you to your Ghana near me pacho adwuma na ye ne tini Oh, what the dynamics in the country as we speak are in favor NPP for. We NPP near me pacho team because politics somewhere in 2028 in favor mo 32 in favor mo because more party no atetia pansam aye hata ahodi bi anim e na sebe se na Bulgaria kan ye no
chimi for party jaw
as nyansa for no mo NPP mu no omo ye aye kit na do na kan ye
hata all
right, so voters feel very, very disappointed in NPP administration over the last 8 years and the way you people govern Ghana for Njamu Nibium. Ghana for who say NPP party and you're strong enough. See a bit of the BBI Elminum. And the way a mama cost of living a cost so anyhow his excellency John Domini Mama Edaba from Amagan and you say so when we put the two on the scale it means we won't say there be bako and for party saying at the other one. So NPP for you people need to go and sit back and then analyze yourself, say Ghana Fuji and how did we govern them? Did we do what Ghanaians actually wanted? And I say we were doing it in our own way or by our own style. I said any idea team munino here. These are the kind of questions that you people need to start to ask yourself. And it doesn't matter somebody the Canada Japan the branch Japan, it is the same thing. The formula is the same. So you people need to go and find X to send a Canada Japan kind by X no Ghana for X in any Dr. Mudu Bomiao. Any near legi at the same Canada Japan, any branch Japan. And the people you know can you and more the quiet or bonka home the 0.2% no binya. Enti Ghana ni na kase nim na setenemu se na setenemu etie and how we are feeling today and there's a Ghana need the necessary the bottom and sisi kasokora na or wa hotoso any need that so we say oh actually within the next 2-3 years na mine no ebe but under NPP and that kind of hope and trust no e yere free Ghana for nyina ndi so but you are him so me ya you can also tell me I don't feel like you have a there Akwanza to see all of NPP for in there dance of and be most dying cremo. That is what they've been doing. That is the only thing they know how to do. ABM say Ghana for where scandals a power NPP for a rockima. I say well we can now a caterpillar bulldozer and nams on area at the pansam quinding in a say no. It is how to redeem yourself from that corruption and corruption perception. Ghana for you know. I don't know how you people are going to do that. Papa, it's going to take very, very, very long time for Ghanaians to even believe, say, Mangasa a party, because for now, Ghana for who NPP is a kind of some terrorists. Any G man say bomb mine form. Ko e kapa model so Ghana and Bosiana Mkoji Modino, the only political party abra about fourth republic here, finance minister Biatna Kunyaso, a Ghana, a NPP party, under Alaji Dr. Mudu Bamia, Canada Japan, Brian Champon. Oh, the uncle for Master Nipa 5 or Master Line, and they were all part and parcel of the past administration, they say Ghana. Canada Japan per September or distancing and free home, but I brought Yamata say Ghana gas, one an hour down, into one and now to gas of boom, our Ghana. So Canada Japan will cast when you put CCB party in my city, then you were part and parcel of it. Nipa 5 and all the children, Nipa no one count. Community Japan can beat my castle on count, but no squano. Tama President Kufoma and the Presidential Secretary need him a jumo ye. Yenim. The first time I heard about Community Japan when he was telling polytechnic students, say, so far as he knows, every best students go to the university. That was what Community Japan told polytechnic students. That's a one guy. What the all my people from going in, Oba to ye. Look at inflation. CD depreciation. Multi pansam under your watch. CD inflation through 54%. Debt to GDP 92%. As a monkai, CD. I work also be found 1:4. Branch up I catch it. I say 1:4. Money could do 17. Papa monje chinje. Branch up mama can this number kona bina equal to figures in the mind. Tomo kai Ghana for say yeah party ni nyeni pa o. Ye nyeni pa. Branch up no can no was in Ghana hotels nyina. The entoma no mfa Ghana for nyina as slaves. He has also forgotten so soon, right? As this side the fertilizer you know kotondu ye. Timu amante temoto mo kaka ere o ye hwemo mo de ba points bi amode ba na esi save mo de ba na save mo de ba na save nti now I'm not surprised to say hey chama wuntumi the MD of Akonta Mine ahwedin o say meko prison de mete chama wuntumi to. So according to Attorney General, the MD of Akonta Mine and aka che say mesero me power cho chama honorable we dey yimi case in free me so now ade a chama wuntumi ye bia na me ameka. So I surprised kakra. Enti ene NPP for na assign to moto so chama wuntumi ne chocho mucho no a pleaded with agency in dropping the case in the charge no unko testify against chama wuntumi. The chama wuntumi tiate. Chocho mucho asa obi a ono yede da na oyeda to so ye kromfo. Why na ogu you anu achere say obeka sa onya kromfo me obeka chiri ma menjini because nipa na ono ne dampa so ne ka. So the MD of Akonta Mining na nkasa be gina ho say the GM said the general manager of Akonta Mining say or could testify against Chama Wuntumi. NPP party no. So the question I'm about to ask you, so Pacho, for answers in the comment section, did corruption actually destroy NPP's credibility? Corruption. Did they actually destroy NPP's credibility? Pacho wants an afabra in discuss it. Because NPP party, looking at things, almost Obi or forming or joining another Danko for those administration was in a way corrupt. Corruption, they were all part of it. Obi no bit me no film. In 125 ministers in Udiagwa Odomi na beko. CEOs Odom beko. Deputy CEOs Odom beko. DCs, MMDCs Odom. It's like why would they just name one person Obi to me castle? Okay, maybe join NPP party ni be and alleged Dr. Mahmoud Bomi and I corrupt. Including alleged Dr. Mahmoud Bomi and Kasa. And I show a video as I visit the biggest corruption scandal in the country in Ghana as we speak today. Dr. Mahmoud Bomi and Nana Hobomu. PDS scandals. Nana Hobomu. Alleged Utimiko Ton. Oma you could be more 10,000 bucks. The man a chairman sala for Dr. Mahmoud Bomi. Or no names or no Jessica Ntineba no. Or the Anwa spy ko chain the krum for some of Nisala. But he doesn't believe that all these are corrupt and corruption-related practices. Do much here NPP for the you know these kind of people no. Priscilla say, let me be here. Let me find Priscilla message him. Priscilla say, how can AG know if he will be telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth? Of course, Priscilla, when you go to court, you know what you do there. Why now go fast? Why now do I say what you go? So who could you know? Was an hotel can occur. So could you know one can occur? Say near was a more. And you so more and you buy and if I buying kaba, a buying kaba and the betonza at all qua a wawasem. Yes, powerhouse to the Biaba. So GDP was there 104% and the NPP. I was with this kind of people credibility testing. That is what I believe in NPP for no. Let me put your message here na yin na yen kan mom credibility test PN will be abiti obi a it is also NPP for na liar. I don't know nipa obiti ma yin afiri me say we dey no we dey we clean kakra nipa we clean kakra no be so be kom na wa nwia kra no yeah ni be 15% be there opportunity be the man be a owiae. That is what they've been doing. Isa Medasi, I had there. Isa from Facebook say you like my style, right? I go it slowly, and I don't necessarily insult what I say. It's very very slow motion. they represent the fact. The alleged Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and they say, when you meet a politician or Kasabi, they can't say, bring the data. On one say, bring the data. The data in the born one Kasaba. Oh, but that's what I say. In Tuesday, alleged Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and I say, who be a question behind the data or Dodger. I can you so, Madame, for what's open.
Me pese mo first year no emma me.
Okay, tie the bema wo techima magazine. Uko ha ni ya sense no ho. Papa na de say alleged Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say no NDC ni o. Techima adwomo. Madam for pa no. E very chama spy to. O hwe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni madi no say kwa we. Say me kire ni shege. No akọ me ne ka si ro de ma no. Akwara bi say bo aben no o say popi. Hey, yeah, asema we say for. All right, for the question, I may say, free SHS, NPP, as a Patriotic Akubam, na Yemeya, Akubam, Yemeya, Akubam, Kutu, Akubam, Drone, Arabia, free SHS, I don't know. So that was the kind of concept that NPP fire, or Motechida, who said, a Drubi Ghana, as a Arabia. And now we shall alleged Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, we shall Canada Japan, we shall nipa fa salad, we be sending free SHS. Adrub in Arabia, okay, inflation also free SHS. Okay, unemployment also free SHS. Assembly can be the answer was free SHS. So why did they believe that Ghanaians were so gullible say free SHS a bit must solve every issue in the country? We need to start to ask this kind of political attacks, this kind of questions. Because they seem not to be serious. They are not serious at it. Was it said they saw Ghanaians and say we were idiots, we were foolish, and then we were stopping? And I said they saw themselves say they were so smart. They say yeah, no mumna, yeah Jimmy. And I said they thought say yeah, near to too much. No mama young kwasa for into more yeah call the job. We need to ask these kind of questions. Higher unemployment rate, Ghana. It was recorded under alleged Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo throughout the history of Ghana. Let me see that. They can come out with facts and figures. Then we also prove it to them, say we know what we are talking about. Sometimes, yeah, I'm a person can NPP for be challenge. Then we whip them. It a ban about bomb, pew. Chama UNESCO, chama yaboko de, but bomb style be. What I say? Kwa koron kwa. Nanado dangwa.
It is Sikaso. Omenyo hiamai. Nenam amemua enkoyeti no.
Okay. Come the year. Ampa. Oh, hey, Nanado. Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo missed a very, very simple opportunity. The youth of the country, they disappointed all the youth in the country. I'm a do baby no. Now we can politics. Kora achira Ghana babuna ompese ubiti. The youth of the country no. Ubiye ni ejumaye. Edi asem kwa na kwa kanche the youth of Ghana semasa asem na make entity asem American. Nobody was interested in politics and politicians. And for that matter, the Ghanaian youth saw every single politician say, we are calling for. Because they saw the opportunity for them to grow. No? Now politicians are tapping it, and then they were chewing it like it is their own. So Ghana, no. So you build a better society there. We need to kick out some people out of the contest, out of the equation. I say NPP. Yamani guku no more the next 50, 40 something years. Then they need to come back and sit down and tell their grandchildren and say, Ghanaians gave us opportunity and then we messed up totally. Powerhouse. NPP is just like a criminal organization. For me, I liken them to terrorists because they came to terrorize the society. Ghana sikabi obi an krofo we fadi omu wi an nyina think it was their own. Abanka bapa na say they go mu nyina ansa na pion sa everybody they just go something like that because governance and nyam kwalagro. But when you bring on some group of people they told us say Ghana enyo hiamai it is castle and so come there and then not only they were speaking among themselves we did now the Dankwa Akufo-Addo ye
it is castle omenyo hiamai Nenam amemua enkoyeti no. Come there.
Okay.
I am a boy.
Nana. Sometimes utrechi na uti na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo say no all can same way. And then when you measure his performance as the president, sometimes I feel very, very disappointed in politicians because they keep on deceiving the masses. They keep deceiving the masses always. And that alone is very, very, very bad for Mother Ghana. If I just him with TV, so take your time. For our phone, scan this particular QR code, then it will take you straight away to the channel. Well, to my like, you be to my share, you be to my BBM. I'll be very, very happy. If I just say be man, so that's if it's a power number from Kakara. Get one of these now for Kenya or Kakara. If you live tell me. What I say, now in a young find your mum. As for the near who say, best be or yeah, idea. That is how we build a better society. Because you build a miner, I see a feeling bent to come. So what I say, I'm young Kenya who are going to be better. Power at the qua, I just say, Kenya home before after your team Eddie about. Can't do my son go so or testing quine. To testing quine, I say, she will when yes, you will. To Ghana for testing quine whom quine as she and then quine agro. Oh.
Okay.
Coming crying. Fire birthday. Nini you Jana sure day, no water. Young coupon. We are singing and
Kwan yesi jaswa it me see it's a bit tested if you go no utim a man for no air condition system the boy says na one for be in the school by yera mono is just so no kwantimi yi san every man but I ntu aduane ni si jaso be wi na wakwa na di ni nyina wi akwa se no na ACB kura se we ntimi ho. So the question we are asking now is NPP now the new CPP? Do you think the NPP bit must survive in the next 40 years? But in the comment section now, the Wabian about. But for me, corruption, economic mismanagement, any leadership crisis, Emma NPP Lucy Yapa. And I don't foresee them coming onto power anytime soon. That is my viewpoint. But just also what me be here with me about. So the question, another question is, do you think say Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud may stand the chance of winning NPP's presidential primaries and then becoming the president of the country? Or do you think the Kennedy Japan has what it takes? Based on also flip-flopping our way, and say, do you think that he can also become somebody in Ghana? Do you think the Ghanaians should give Kennedy Japan the chance to also govern and then we test and see? Donald Trump here. Do you think that when somebody comes and says to me, a businessman says, Ken and Seminole can he is also believing to say Ghana yet? Bubia, oh, now we open or more modern. That is what Kennedy Japan is also always doing. Then what do you make of all these kind of people? Nipo Masan line. Do you think say NPP as a party in the whole do you think say we should give them the chance in the next 40 years and the next 16 years, the next 20 years or what? Which me do I change about na fide I discuss album. Because sometimes some of these kind of people in Yana, you know more and what I'm gonna do is say, and I wouldn't go the full length. Sometimes Yana me me late kakantino. I don't want to go the full length. But my into a discussion also in the comment section. Now if I had a press so me have Isa Isifu and I was also to me joining me. I don't feel like Charlie, you have a meter one catcher. Yana my yankasa. Portia Aqua, you are part of the no pap, Charlie. You make us say, you wait me and say, oh, K.A. Avid. Dini this man, Timmy money, I just a press lab. I gave me to me bonny, mama, come up. And for what I'm going to do is say, me the basic will have a yamaya the mochina. Same time. I think I will not go anywhere until now we make more time. Then we do more of discussions together. But on the channel, now some more videos of her every day, and whatever news come up, will be on Bill Hamidi. We let us 10, 15, 12 minutes videos on top of it. And so, we will be me happy be at the moment. Bidini William Munufi Amakona channel if any the debate with Munufi live on YouTube and at the same time live on Facebook. See, medawase. Yankopon any in a veteran. What I say. All right. Yankopon me enter.